Good afternoon, everybody. Today is April 6, 2022. Today our lecture is Vipassanā part of Purification about the Samadhi is about the concentration, part 64. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we continue the discussion about the Buddha Nosati, recollecting the special quality of the Buddha. So last week we finished the Lokavidu, a special quality of Buddha, Lokavidu. So after Lokavidu, we continue talking about the Anuttara, Purisa, Dhammasati, etc., etc. We have to learn. So today, Pali is studying like this. Attana panna kunnehi. Attana panna, another special quality of Buddha, we explain. Gunehi. Guna is a quality. Here, quality is a special quality. Special quality of the Buddha. The Gunehi Attana. Attana meaning is Dham, the Buddha. So here Atta meaning is not so. He sometimes Pali Atta is referred to ourselves or refer to the somebody. So here the Buddha refer to the Buddha. Then the Buddha, Attana. Then the Buddha, Visita Tarasa. Another Pali, Visita Tarasa. Visita. Visita is kind of the special quality. Tara is more than. More than a special quality than the Buddha. Kasachi. Kasachi is somebody. Abhavato. Bhava is having, abhava is not having. Abhava don't know having. This is the meaning is somebody is not better than the special quality of the Buddha. Buddha's special quality is supreme, the best. So Nati Etasa, the person and the Buddha, Etasa Uttaro. Uttaro is the person who more supreme than the Buddha. Nati means not. There's not a person more than the quality of the Buddha. So that meaning is Anuttaro. Ali Anuttaro meaning is the meaning is nobody, huh? Nobody has a more than the special quality of Buddha. So that meaning is Anuttaro. Okay. So Tata Hesa. Tata Hi Esa. Hesa is He Esa. He, that kind of talking is Tata true. Esa is a Buddha, but Buddha is Sila Gune Nabi. Sila is a virtue. Guna is a quality. So the quality, special quality of the virtue. Saban means all. Saban all. Loka mabhibhavati. Lokan abhibhavati. Loka mabhibhavati means lokan abhibhavati. Lokan is Loka means he is all every universe and 31 existence. That meaning. Abhibhavati is he is suppress. His Abhibhavati is he. That meaning is he is superior. Buddha is a superior in the quality of the virtue in all universe, in all 31 existence. Suppress. Suppress. So this is a Buddha is a supreme one. And then Samadhi, Panya, Vimoti, Jnana, Dasana, Kunena Pi. So that meaning is Samadhi Guna. Samadhi Guna is Samadhi is concentration. Guna is the quality, special quality of the concentration. Panya Gunena Pi. So special quality of the wisdom. Vimodi is a special quality of the Vimodi is the kind of the liberation, deliverance or liberation. Vimodi Jnana Dasana. Vimodi Jnana Dasana is the knowledge and vision of the liberation or deliverance. So that special quality is supreme. The Buddha is supreme than the other. in the universe, in the 31 existence. The meaning is nobody can practice the bhakti than the Buddha. Or samadhi also, concentration also. Buddha concentration is supreme. Because all kind of bhakti Buddha practice many life, and then samadhi also. Buddha samadhi is very strong. The thunderstorm. One day Buddha is kind of the attainment, plasma body we call plasma body attainment. At the time, the thunderstorm strike near the Buddha sitting. That's thunderstorm very loudly. But at that time, Buddha plasma body is plasma body meaning is Buddha mind focus on the Nibbana only. So Buddha didn't hear. Very loudly thunderstorm, Buddha didn't hear. Yeah. So like this, Buddha's samadhi is very strong. So that's why this Buddha's samadhi is a supreme concentration. Panya also, wisdom also. Panya, wisdom, the understanding also. Buddha understand all kind of dharma, all kind of element, all kind of phenomena. So Buddha didn't give the Dhamma talk everything what he know. He know many, but if not necessary to make a deliverance meaning is free from suffering. To make it free from suffering, it's not related thing. Buddha never ever talk. Sometimes little talk, but mostly Buddha didn't because it's not necessary. Buddha emphasized is only to be free from suffering. So that teaching Buddha emphasized all the time, isn't it? But Buddha know all kind of element. So the tree, that kind of tree is that kind of shade, that kind of color, because of the element. What kind of element is more than the other kind of element? That's why the tree is like this. Many trees has a different shade. Some trees are horn because of there's a horn because of they have some special exist the element like this. The color also. Many different tree, different color. Why they have a different color? Same ground, same sunlight, and the same swine, and same fertilizing, but they have a different. That kind of difference because of the elements different. So what element is different? Buddha know, but Buddha didn't mention because it's not connect with the free from the suffering. That's why. Yeah. So like this, Buddha Panya understanding wisdom is supreme. Yeah. So like this, so that's why. And then Vimoti, free from the suffering, Vimoti, deliverance, or liberation. Many life Buddha collect the various kind of the wholesome deed because he want to be free from suffering. Suffering means again and again reborn, again and again aging and again death. So that kind of cycle, no, it's not good for the all living being. It's kind of suffering. Yeah. That's why the Buddha, before the enlightenment, he knew very well. This is a great suffering for all human beings, all living beings. So that's why I need to search which way is liberation from that suffering, that kind of suffering. So he went to every life, all the time he focused how to search, to be free from that kind of suffering. So Vimukti is many life Buddha mind. He emphasized how to make a liberation, how to make a deliverance from the suffering. So suffering, dukkha, is very deep meaning, but English translation suffering. Suffering is all kind of the impermanence is kind of suffering. Because impermanent, all living beings suffer. So he knew the kind of thing, and he wanted to make a way to be free from that suffering. So Vimukti is the meaning. So Vimukti Jnana Dasana, not only the way, but also he know how to practice. Vimukti Jnana Dasana is how to understanding that kind of suffering and then remove. Yeah. So there's a Vimukti Jnana. Vimukti Jnana Dasana. So Jnana and Dasana, Pali use Jnana Dasana. Jnana is a wisdom. Dasana also seeing. Dasana is a seeing. So that kind of seeing is just with the eye or with the wisdom. So here seeing is not with the eye. Here seeing meaning is with the wisdom. That's why Jnana Dasana Bali use. Yeah, Jnana Dasana. Very important. Yeah. So that kind of Jnana Dasana is understanding how to make a suffering, how to make a freedom of the suffering. Also Buddha special, huh? For? Yeah. So here continue Pali's Sila Gunena Pi Asamo. Sama is equal, Asamo is not equal. Yeah. So Buddha virtue and all living being virtue is not equal. Not one person. All living being virtue, pi. But it's not possible, but imaginarily. You can imagine all living beings in the world, their virtue make a pie, and then the other side, Buddha virtue make a pie. Many. So not equal. Asamo. Asamo is not equal. Okay. Asama. Asama. Asama is not equal, small. So Asamma is Buddha only equal with the previous Buddha. The quality of the Bhakyu, the Buddha quality of Bhakyu is only equal with the other Buddha, not the other person. Yeah. That meaning is asamma samo. Samo is equal. So asamma is referred to another other Buddha, the previous Buddha. The previous Buddha is many, isn't it? Previous Buddha is many. So asamma samo here is the Buddha is the special quality of Bhakyu is only equal with the previous Buddha, not the other person. Yeah. So that meaning asamma samo. Okay. And then apatimo, isn't it? Apatimo. Apatimo is no example. Apatimo. No example. We can huh? Yeah, we can make an example to exactly equal the quality of the Bhakti of Buddha, like this. Okay. Apatibhako, another one. Apatibhako. Patibhaga is just little equal. No. Patibhaga is a little equal. Means no. Everything equal. We can just little no equal. The meaning is apatibhako. And then apati pokalo. Pokalo is a person. Pali pokalo is a person. Apati pokalo. Pati pokalo is the counterpart person. The counterpart person. Means no. So Buddha has no counterpart person with the quality of Bhakti. With the quality of Bhakti, Buddha has no counterpart person. Yeah, that meaning. So etc. The many we didn't mention here. P is a kind of, we have a many kind of that kind of thing, but no mention here. If you want, you can study, you can learn in the different different sutta. In the Majjhima Nikaya, Digha Nikaya, you can learn. If you want to know more, this is a reference. Because here explain everything, we cannot keep more the other to finish the teaching. So just it's enough to keep that kind of thing. And then Vimoti Jnana Dasana Gunena Pi. Vimoti Jnana Dasana Gunena Pi meaning is understanding the deliverance, how to make a deliverance, that kind of thing also. No equal person, just only equal with the previous Buddha. No the example, so like this. Okay. So here English translation like this: in the absence of anyone, more distinguished for this special quality than himself. Himself means than the Buddha. So there is no one to compare with the Buddha. Thus we call he is incomparable. Incomparable means anuttaro, Pali. Pali is anuttaro. Anuttaro in English we translate incomparable. We cannot compare with the Buddha. Any kind of quality, sila, virtue, samadhi, concentration, or wisdom, panya, or the deliverance or liberation, or how to make the liberation, Buddha understand very well, completely understanding. Yeah. So that's why Buddha is incomparable person. So anuttaro, that means anuttaro is a na uttaro. Na is here English in. Uttaro is a comparable. Anyway, so we translate English like this. Anuttaro is incomparable. Yeah. Buddha is incomparable with the other. For in this way, he suppers means he is supreme, the whole world in this special quality of bhakti, sila, and also in a special quality concentration, samadhi, understanding the panya, deliverance, vimodhi, and then vimodhi jnana dasana, knowledge and vision of deliverance. So in the special quality of bhakti, he is without equal. So that meaning is nobody equal with the Buddha. He is equal only of those other enlightened one. Other enlightened one means previous Buddha. He is only equal of those with the other previous Buddha. So without equal, he is without like. Like means a example. Without double, but English translation double. But Abhidhamma is not double. I think this translation is not good. And then without counterpart is Abhidhamma. So in the special quality or the other concentration also, the panya also, wisdom also, and then deliverance or liberation also, and then understanding how to make a deliverance to be free from suffering also. So Buddha is supreme quality. Sila, samadhi, panya, vimodhi jnana dasana. So how many? Sila, samadhi, panya, vimodhi jnana dasana. Five kind. Five kind of special quality we say like this. Okay. Okay. So here mentioned yataha. Yata Yata means how. Aha is talking. Aha means talking. Yatha aha. Yatha aha is how talking in the other different sutta. So here I mentioned Nakho Panaha. Pana. Nakho Panaha means Nakho Pana. Samanu Pasami. Samanu Pasami. Pasami is a sea. Samanu Pasami is a sea. So we translate together na. Na Samanu Pasami. I cannot see. I can't see. So aha is I. Aha is I mean is Buddha referred to himself. I mean is Buddha saying like that. I can't see. I cannot see. Sadivaki Loki. Sadivaki means Deva is the celestial being. With the Sa means with the celestial being Loki in the wall. Samarki. Samarki is Mara is a kind of the very, very powerful celestial being. Mara is the top of the celestial being. So that person on with that person also we didn't mention here. Pay means we didn't. Some are missing here. Sad Deva Manosaya. Deva is a celestial being. Manosa is a human being. So Sadeva Manosaya means with the celestial being, a human being. Sadeva Manosaya Pachaya. Pachaya means in the 31 existence. Atana. More than me. Buddha mentioned more than me. Atana Sila Sambhana Taranti. Sila Sambhana Taran means Bhakyu who has a Bhakyu more than me. I can see in the wall. So Vitaro is in more detail, saying like this. A1 like this. Eka Pasada Sutta Dini. So Eka Pasada Sutta, you can learn in the sutta. If you want to know more detail, you can learn in that sutta. Agapasara Sutta. I think in the Majjhima Nikaya is Agapasara Sutta is in the Majjhima Nikaya. Adi is etc. Not only Majjhima Nikaya but also the other Dika Nikaya also you can learn. Name Achriyo Ati. Me. Me is not me. Like English me, not me here, me. Me means me, I. My, sorry. My. Acharya is a teacher. Na Ati. Ati is there is, Na Ati is there's not. So the meaning is there's no teacher for me. Yeah, Buddha has no teacher, isn't it? Yeah. Some, some kind of the jhana, arupa jhana, the teacher is he has, but I mean he is no arupa jhana. Arupa jhana is not deliverance, not liberation from the wrong or rebirth. So here the meaning is he has no teacher to show how to make a deliverance or how to make a liberation to be free from suffering, the cycle of life. Again and again born, again and again decay, and again death. So that for that liberation, Buddha has no teacher. Buddha know the way only himself, without teacher. That meaning. Na me achariyo ati adi di da di adika. Iti adika. Iti like the adika meaning etc. etc. Kathayo ja. Kathayo katha is a verses. Verses many kind of the like a poem. Waitari double should be waitari double meaning should be a stand or should be detailed explanation. Okay, so that's why your English translation, according that it is said, I didn't see the wall with its deity, its Mara, and its Brahma, and its generation with its ascetic and Brahmans, with its princes and man. So anyone more perfect in Bhakti than myself. The Buddha saying like this. So with the rest in detail, if you want, you should go to learn the Vipassanā Sutta and etc. etc. So on. And then in the stanza is a kind of the poem. And beginning, I have no teacher, and my life does not exist in the world. So all which should be taken in detail in different kind of sutta. And Dikha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, and other Nikaya, many Nikaya, you can find out that kind of. But here, just example, just little explain. Okay. So the meaning is anotaro. Explain. Anotaro meaning is very deep meaning. Anotaro. And then we go to the next one. Purisa Dhamma Sarati, isn't it? So Anudara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. So that kind of thing. Here saying like this. Purisa Dhamma Purisa Dhammi. Purisa meaning here is usually Purisa is a male, but here is a person. Dhammi is kind of teaching the person. Sariti means sariti iti. Sariti iti. So sariti meaning is to be king. King in English. King meaning is the Buddha make that person to be gentleman. To be wise, to be wise. Huh? Yeah, to be wise. Saridi meaning is, yeah. So saridi mean Pali meaning is many deep meaning. The person who has mental defilement, that person is not gentleman. That person is not gentleman, not gentle, because he has mental defilement. Huh? Yeah. attachment, anger, etc., etc. So to remove these minor defilement, and that person become the gentleman. To be gentleman in society is the meaning. So the meaning is Purisa Dhamma Sarati. The Pali Purisa Dhamma Sarati. So Purisa Dhamma Sarati means Buddha is expert to make a person to be wise, and to be gentleman. Okay. Dhammeti, vinediti. Here Dhammeti means Dhamme. Dhamme is not Dharma. Huh? Here Dhamme. Dhammeti is tame. English TME tame. TME tame. So tame means to be wise and to be clean from the minor defilements. So that meaning that's why Pali is trying to explain another word, vineti. Vineti. So Dhammeti is not very clear, so vineti. When Dhammeti, vineti. So make a discipline. Make a discipline, vineti means make a discipline means he has a discipline in the body action. He has a discipline in the other action. He has discipline in the mental action. So all kind of action with the discipline. So that person, that make we call vineti. The Buddha make like this. So iti like this, Odhan Hoti, we say here that meaning. So Dhammeti meaning is the make a discipline or tame. Okay. Tata Purisa Dhammati. Tata means in that Pali Purisa Dhamma Sarati, the quality of Buddha. Tata is referred to the Purisa Dhamma Sarati. Pali what? Purisa Dhammati. Purisa Dhamma means so the Purisa Dhamma Sarati is a separate two portion. Purisa Dhamma plus Sarati. Here is play. Purisa Dhamma, the Purisa Dhamma means Adanda. Adanda Dhamme Dong Yutta. Tirisana Purisapi. So Adanda is a kind of the person. The person is a white, like a white animal. Adanda. Dhammedong is make a training. You know, the white animal make a training. The animals come. Some animals white, so the trainer make a training, so that animal become the good animal. Like a pet, huh? Like a pet dog. So that meaning. That meaning. Adanda Dhammeto Yutta. Yutta is suitable to make like this. Wine into not wine. So Tirichana Burisabi means the animal. Tirichana Burisabi animal also. Manosa Burisabi. Manosa Burisa is a human being also. Amnosa Burisabi. Amnosa Burisa means not human being. No human being means is the celestial being. Yeah. Deva and Brahma. Amnosa Burisa. Okay. Tatahi, yeah. Tatahi, it is true. It is true. Tata, that kind of token is true. Bhagavata, the Buddha. Bhagavata is Buddha. And Dirichana Buddhisa Apalalo. Apalalo is the name of the name. Apalalo. Nagaraja. Naga is a dragon. Raja is a king. The king of dragon name is here Apalalo. So Buddha king, that kind of dragon, king of dragon also. Yeah. And then Chulo Daro. So they are also that name. Chuladro, Mahodaro, Ekisiko, Ekisiko, Dumasiko. These are names, just the name of the dragon. Sumasiko, Dumasiko. Duma is a kind of the that dragon has smoke, release the smoke, and then he attacked the other person with the smoke. So that's why Dumasiko. Arawalo. Arawalo also the other name of the dragon, Nagaraja. Yeah. The king of the dragon. Okay. Dana Balako. Hati. Dana Balako also another name of the Hati is elephant. Hati is elephant. So Dana Bala is the name of the elephant. So that elephant is, one day Buddha go Armstrong in the town. So Devadatta trying to kill the Buddha with that elephant. Yeah. So at the time, Buddha tamed the wild elephant also to be disciplined. Ewan Madeo, Ewan like this, Adeo, etc. The meter. The meter is a tame. Tame means make a discipline. Yeah. Nebisa. Nebisa means ni-wisa. Wisa is poison. Ni is like a nibbana. Nirvana. Vana is a dana. So Nibbana is a no dana. So Nirvana change Nibbana. Here Nibbana is Nibbisa is a ni is a no. Visa is a poison, no poison. So you can imagine what kind of poison we have. Matter defilement, kilesa. Kilesa is a poison for all living beings, isn't it? Animal or human being or celestial being or whoever. Huh? Whoever, if they has matter defilement, loba, dosa, moha, attachment, anger, delusion, etc., etc., many kind of the matter defilement. This is very dangerous poison, destroying themselves and destroying their surrounding. You can imagine. Nowadays, when you look at the news, that person appear in the war a lot. That's why our war is no peace, more dangerous. Because of these, not poison, because of these dangerous poison inside in that person mind. That's why. So here Pali, the meaning is a new precise the meaning. Very deep meaning here. Not just a poison. The poison is a matter defilement. Skills. Yeah. So nebisa is a no poison, no, removing that kind of poison. So that person become the good and wise. So no dangers for the other also. So Buddha made like this, kata. Kata is made. Nebisa kata. So yeah, Pali is a very wide meaning. And then Saranesu cha. Sarana. Sarana is we Buddhism saying Buddham saranang gacchami, Dhammam saranang gacchami, Sangham saranang gacchami. We go to the Buddha as our refuge. We go to the Dharma as our refuge. We go to the Sangha as our refuge. Refuge meaning is the hiding place from the dangerous thing, isn't it? Like the kind of the safe place. Yeah, Saranesu is like this one. Some person believe in the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. They say Buddha Saranang Gacchami, I go to the Buddha as my refuge. They say like this. So we call this is a sarana. Sarana Pali is a safe place from the dangerous thing. Yeah. So Buddha, Dharma, Sangha is the safe place from the dangerous thing, especially from the dangerous poisons. Kilesa, matter defilement, isn't it? We can get the information. We can get them the way how to remove the very dangerous poison, matter defilement. Only we can get that information from Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, not the other person. You can imagine. The war is, no end, many different wars. Some wars, some universe, there's no Buddha at the time. The whole universe is like darkness. No way to be free from suffering. To make a liberation, no chance. Even though you want, You cannot, because you don't have information how to make it. Because there's no Buddha, no Dharma, how we can get that kind of information to make a liberation from the suffering? So that means sarana is the meaning. Okay? And then sile suja. Sila, virtue. Yes, some person, they after attaining the Buddha, they become very pure person. They never ever commit the to break the virtue, like a Sotapanna. A person who began a Sotapanna, he never, commit the 5 precepts. He never ever. Sotapanna never ever kill the other person, and then take him the other person what they didn't give, Panadipada, Adinadana, etc., etc. 5 precepts. 5 precepts is for the Sotapanna. 5 precepts is like their life. They all the time they keep as their treasure. Never ever commit. Never ever break that kind of precept. So like this, Sile Suja meaning, well, after Buddha attaining, that person became pure. Like a Sotapanna, Sakaragami. So began a Sotapanna, only 7 lives. They have to be reborn again, isn't it? Only 7 lives, no more than 7. So Ratana Sutta, Atama born. This sila Atama born is 8 lives. No. So only 7 lives. You can imagine. You can imagine. Suffering is little they have, little. Because they have life, 7 lives. So any life has a kind of, they have a suffering because of the reborn, aging, and death. So that's why. Yeah. But, Sotapanna, just only 7 is many life is better than, 7 is better than many lives, isn't it? Many life, reborn again and again, aging again and again, death again. So suffering, isn't it? So here the meaning is, after attaining Buddha, that person become the kind of morality, kind of the virtue is very strong, no break. And but data beta, yeah. But data beta is standing at the foundation. Data beta is kind of, how we say, yes, the keep very, very strongly, keep standing on the morality, virtue, yeah, data beta. So very strong foundation, for example, very deep and very strong foundation of the bedding. So that bedding is very strong, standing. Like a tornado, like the other storm cannot destroy that bedding. Like this. So the Buddha team, the person is very keep strong, the morality, the sila. Patita Vida is the meaning very strong, very strong foundation. So yeah, Purisa Dhamma meaning the meaning. Many. deep meaning, isn't it? Vipassanā meaning is, yeah. And then Manosa Purisapi. Manosa Purisa is a human being. Human being also, the Buddha saying human being also. Who? Sachaka. Sachaka Nikanda Nata Buddha. In the Majjhima Nikaya, Sachaka Nikanda Nata Buddha. Because of that person, before Buddha came, that person, Sachaka, he believed in soul. Sachaka trying to debate. He tried to debate with the Buddha, with the Lichui. Lichui is the name of the king. He bring them. I will go to the Buddha to debate with him. Come with me. He bring the Lichui king, and then he trying to show his view. I believe the soul. So he give the example. Everything means a living being or non-living being, like a tree and like an animal, like a human being. They are standing on the ground. Without ground, they cannot do nothing. Like this, without soul, the person can't do anything. He debate his view with the Buddha. So Buddha just mentioned, okay, you and the king is young, younger than the Sachaka. Sachaka is old. So look at, you are old, the kings are young. So if Atta is your soul, you command to your soul, not to be old. Like the young king, to be happy, you have to command. The Buddha said like this. It's possible? So he keeps silent. Because it cannot do that, isn't it? We cannot command it like this. So that's kind of person. Yeah. Only Buddha came. He showed his view all around the country. Nobody defeat him. Only Buddha tame him. Yeah. So that the person. Sachaka Nikanda Nata Buddha. We say like this. His name is Sachaka. Nikanda Nata Buddha is he is a son. Buddha is a son. He is a son of the Nikanda. And Ambata. Yeah, Ambata is another person. Ambata is, if you want to know about him, you need to learn the Dika Nikaya, explain about Ambata. Ambata is very, very, that person is very, very, he is a Brahmanism. He believes in the Brahma. Brahma is their, like a creator, like a god. So when they die, they believe in God, and their soul is combined with the God soul. At the time, they become liberation, free from the suffering. They believe like this. So their view also based on the soul theory. So Ambata also, Ambata Manawa. But Manawa is the young the teenager. But Manawa. But Pokhara Sati. Yeah, Pokhara Sati. And Pokhara Sati is another Brahmin. Pokhara Sati. Yeah, that story also you can learn in the Digha Nikaya also. But Pokhara Sati, Sonadanda. Yeah, Sonadanda is another Brahmin. Name is Sonadanda. So that about that person also you can learn in the Digha Nikaya. So this was usually mostly in the Digha Nikaya. Sachaka is in the Majjhima Nikaya, and Ambata, Manawa, Pokrasadi, Sonadanda, and Kuddadanda also. Kuddadanda, Kuddadanda also in the Digha Nikaya. If you want to more learn to know about them, you need to learn in Digha Nikaya. Satrasada many the human being Buddha chain, many human being like this, and then Amanosa Purisapi. Amanosa Purisapi, Amanosa is a non-human being, so the celestial being. So many kind of celestial being. Here Alavaka. Alavaka is very horrible. Alavaka is very, very anger person. Anger, the kind of the celestial being. Very, very horrible. We call Yakha. He has his the occupied area. Who enter in the occupied area, he catch and kill and eat. Very, very horrible person. Alavaka is very, very popular in the teaching of Buddha. One day, Buddha go to his mansion. At that time, he go to the meeting, celestial meeting. So at that time, he is not in his mansion. Buddha enter his mansion, sitting on his place. When he come back from the meeting, he's so angry because he doesn't like Buddha. He's so angry, but he cannot enter his mansion, and then he fighting with the Buddha all night with the various kind of weapons. He has various kind of weapons. Yeah, but Buddha, nothing happened. Finally, he asked to the Buddha, why you enter my mansion without my permission? To the Buddha complain. Finally, he fighting weapon is nothing happened. So he complained to the Buddha, why you enter my mansion without my permission? Buddha, okay. Go out. Buddha, okay, because he's so angry. So Buddha knew at the time, if I tame, it's not possible to tame him. So I need to go out. So Buddha go out faster. And then it's very easy to go out. No need to do anything, just talking. He texts. If Buddha anger with me, so that's why when talk to the Buddha, go out, he go out. Maybe he angry. So he texts the Buddha mind. Come in. So Buddha come in He's mentioned. At the time here, okay, I will order Buddha come out and go out and coming many times. Finally, Buddha tires. he thinking like this, and then second time he order, please go out. Buddha never. Buddha never at the time. Buddha, I didn't. And then he asked them question. So that question is very interesting. So if you want to know that about him, you should learn. Very interesting. The question is because Aloka, his parents is the Kassapa Buddha, the Sauka. So they learn the Dharma from the Kassapa Buddha, and then they get that kind of Dharma. So the parents of Aloka teaching him when he young that kind of Dharma. But parents pass away, he forgot. He just only question. He doesn't remember the answer. Forgot answer. Just he remember the question. So at the time, Buddha arrived him his mansion. Finally, he think, okay, I am asked Buddha the question. Finally, he asked the kind of question. Very, very interesting his question because of the teaching of the Kassapa Buddha. Yeah. So if you interested in that, you can learn about the Aloka. Aloka Sutta is in there. You can learn in more detail. But here, if we explain these teaching is many, we have to take a time. So just I make a reference. Okay. So that person, Alauka, is very, very dangerous, very, very angry person. And Suchiloma. Oh, Suchiloma. You know Suchi. Suchi is a kind of the needle. Suchi. Suchi is a needle. Loma is hair, body hair. So that person body hair is like a very sharp needle. So that person also very, very horrible. But Buddha, after Buddha came, yeah, they will be good. Suchiloma and Kra Loma. Kra is very tough, very rough. Loma is hair. His hair is very rough. So Yakha is a kind of the not demon, kind of the horrible person like a demon, but they are included in the Chatumarajika celestial being. And Saka is a name, Devaraja, the king of the celestial being. We call Saka. In the towering sir, he is a king of the towering sir, and Chatumarajika too. He is a king. Yeah. So we call Saka. His name is Saka. Saka Devaraja Deyo. Dhamida, Tang, Vinida, make a discipline, Vichitarehi. Vichitarehi means Vichitara is strange. Vichitara, strange. Vichitarehi, Vinayapu Anupayehi. Vinaya is a method of change. Very, very very, very, interesting or very, very strange, the teaching method Buddha used. So like Alavaka is, Buddha follow his order, come out, come in. Because, the Buddha want to reduce his anger. So that's why. So that kind of many different kind of method how to change that person. The Buddha know very well. Sometimes very very strange and very very interesting method Buddha use to change the person. Different kind of person. Yeah, Buddha use different methods. You can imagine. So here there's kind of the example here. Hanko Kesi. Han is a Buddha refer himself. Han. Kesi, Kechi. Kechi is a horse trainer. The name of the horse trainer. One day, the horse trainer came to the Buddha. And I asked to the Buddha, how do you train the person to be good? He want to know. So Buddha asked, how do you train the person? So Buddha just counter question to him. Okay, I know you are a horse trainer. So I would like to ask to bet again, how do you train the wild horse to be good? Wild horse. To be good, how do you train? Because he is a horse trainer. So he mentioned, some horse is just, give feeding and then training very easy. They can train. They will be good in the short way. But the other horse, not easy like this. Cannot feed, cannot follow my training. For that horse, I beat in the and then train. I didn't feed them and train. Little bit torture, but finally they follow my training and then they become good. Okay, so Buddha said, if they cannot train like this, how do you do? Finally, anyway, if they cannot train, I kill them. Horse trainers, reply, I kill them because I will be, oh, that trainer is not good. He cannot train like this. So I can't happen like this. So that's why I kill them. So Buddha, how do you train the person? So Buddha, I also like you. I'm training like you. So he he surprised. I know Buddha never kill the other. Why Buddha? How Buddha kill the person? Yeah, I kill not like you. I kill meaning is I'm sure very this is a good way, this is a not good way. So I show the way and the person then accept and then train like this. And then the other person can't do that. I talk about the if you don't do that, you will be that kind of the mystery like a hair, like an animal. So after the other method can apply there, I didn't say anything to them. I didn't say anything meaning to them meaning is their life is similar. They are key because no advice. They cannot get no advice from the Buddha. That's just like their life is over. Nothing. Meaningless. Their life is meaningless. That's way I mean. I get that. Buddha said very interesting. So here the thing is Buddha said Kesi Purisa Dhame Sanenabi Winemi. Sanenabi meaning is a very softly. Yeah, like a feeding, very softly. The Buddha show the benefit or what you should do like this, you will get that kind of benefit. Huh? So that kind of thing, explaining and training, that kind of training is Sanenabi, very softly. Sanena is softly. We name is train. I'm trained very softly. Okay? And then Parusenapi, we name it. Prusena is opposite of Sanina. Sana is a soft, Prusa is a rough. Prusenapi, we name it. I'm trained with, a little bit roughly talking or training like this. Yeah, that meaning. Prusenapi, we name it. And then Sana Prusenapi, we name it. Yeah, Sana Prusenapi meaning is mixing soft and rough, that method mixing. Yeah, Buddha. Huh? Iti Iden Chitta Sutta Vitharidhamma. Yeah, like this, that kind of sutta, you should the detail. You should learn detail in that. So here not mentioned the Buddha case and the method is not mentioned. But if you want, you can learn that kind of sutta. Kesi. I think Kesi Mutta Sutta. Yeah. Sutta name is Kesi Mutta Sutta. Okay. Kesi Sutta, and then we translate here like this. English translation like this. He guide. Sariti. Sariti is a guide. Huh? He guide the man to retain Purisadhame. Thus, he is a leader of man to retain. So Purisadhamma Sarati. Sarati is a leader. Sarati is like a driver. Yeah. And he trained his discipline. He disciplined what is meant. The meaning is. So animal, male, Purisa. Now Purisa is not only male, he is a female also. Not only male, human male and non-human male, but not only male. Or that are not tamed, but fit to be tamed, the Dhammedum. Dhammedum Yutta. So are to be tamed Purisadhamma. We call in Pali. The person suitable to tame, that person we call Purisadhamma. For animal male, namely the royal Naga, the king Naga, serpent, Apalala, Chula, Dra, Mahodra, Ekisika, Dumasika, and then the Raya King Naga, Alawaka, the elephant, the Dhanapalaka, and so on. Many. Were tamed by the Buddha, free from the poison or defilement, mental defilement. Very, very dangerous poison of mental defilement, and establish in the refuge. Refuge is a sarana in Pali, and then precept of the Bhakti. Yeah. And also the human being, namely Sachaka. Sachaka is the Nikantha son, and then the Brahman student Ambata, Pakrasadi, their name, the name of person, Sona Danda, Kuda Danda, and so on. So many. You can learn in the Dikanikaya. And also the non-human male, namely the spirit. The spirit is a kind of the Alauka, very, very horrible. Suchiloma and Nakaloma, and then Saka. Saka is a good, celestial being, ruler of the god, etc. So well trained and disciplined by various disciplining meaning is various kind of method to make a discipline. So and then following sutta should be given info here. Undisciplined man to be tamed sometimes gently, Casey, and discipline them sometimes roughly, and discipline them sometimes gently and roughly, and also, so that kind of sutta, Kichi sutta also you can learn to detail about that in Dika Nikaya. Okay, so go to the next one. And Pali is studying Pija. Yeah. Pija meaning is furthermore, Bhagawa. Bhagawa is a Buddha. Visuddha Siladina. Visuddha Siladina meaning is the person who keep the virtue, Patame Jana Dini, first jhana, etc. Patame Jana Dini, Sodabana Dinincha, Sodabana, Sakaragami, Adi, etc. meaning is Sakaragami, Nagami, Ahan, Uttari Mega Padibada. Yeah. Uttari Mega Padibada means Uttari is the advanced Mega. For example, the Sotapati Mega, the Sakaragami Mega is advanced Mega than the Sotapati Mega. Okay, isn't it? So like the Uttari is more upgrade Mega. Padibada is a practice. Achikanto. Achikanto meaning is the teaching. Dandebi. Dandebi means they came to be good, to be wise. Dhammeti yewa. Dhammeti yewa. Dhammeti yewa means the Buddha trained them to become the good person, to be free from suffering, etc. So, here in the translation, then the Blessed One, the Buddha, moreover further trained those already trained, doing so by announcing the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, etc., respectively, those whose virtue is purified already, etc. And also the way to the higher part, Uttari Mega, higher part to the string antara and etc. Yeah. So Buddha trained them in various ways, because the many person has many pure, many temperament, many like and dislike, many different like and dislike. So that's why the Buddha used many different kind of training. Training methods a lot. Okay, so we go to the another one is in Nepal. He's studying here like this. Atawa. Atawa means another one. Anotaro. Purisa Dhamma Sarati. Yeah. So Atawa, another way is together. First is we explain Anotaro and Purisa Dhamma Sarati separate, isn't it? Anodara and Purisa Dhamma Sarati separate, but here combine together. Anodara, Purisa Dhamma Sarati together. Another way. So first method is not together separately. Anodara is one the quality, and Purisa Dhamma Sarati is another quality of the Buddha. But here another explanation is Anodara Purisa Dhamma Sarati is only one quality of the Buddha. You should understand like this. Eka me vida. Eka me wa ida. So Eka me vida means Eka me wa ida. Eka me wa means only one. Eka is one, only is Ewa. Idam means here is Atabada. Idam Atabada. Ata is a meaning. Atabada is Bada is a watch. So the meaning of the watch here is plain. Bhagawa, the Buddha, he Tatha Purisadame Sariti. Yatha Eka Palenginiwa. Eka Palenginiwa means crossless. Eka Palenga is a crossless. So Buddha, yeah, sometimes Buddha teaching to the other very easy, just crossless sitting and give the instruction and they follow. Easy. So Eka Palenginiwa Nisena. Nisena is sitting. Yeah. Atha Disa means the Atha is 8. Disa is the direction, 8 direction. 8 direction means east, west, north, south, and then intermediate direction. Intermediate direction, not up and down, not including 8 direction means intermediate direction with the intermediate direction, yeah. Okay, so the thing like this. Asamichamana. Asamichamana. Asachamana, sorry. Asachamana. Dawanti. Dawanti is running. Dawanti. Asachamana is a no touching. Asachamana is a no touching in these 8 directions. So the meaning is very easy. Buddha is just cross-legged sitting, cross-legged sitting and teaching all 8 directions. Yeah. Sometimes very easy, but not all the time. Anyway, that kind of teaching also, the here Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. That's therefore Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati, the Uchati. We call, Uchati is called, we call Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. The trainer. Huh? The trainer is not supreme one like a Buddha. Buddha is the best trainer, the best trainer. Yeah, so the some king approached to the Buddha and like a Angulimala. The story of Angulimala, you know that. Angulimala is a very, very powerful person. He ran very fast. So the king trying to arrest him is not easy. With the many army trying to arrest him, but not easy. But Buddha tamed the Angulimala just one word. I'm standing, you are running. Just Buddha just training like this. He put on the weapons and follow the Buddha. So the king Kosala approached to the Buddha and Buddha, you are so amazing. I cannot easy to train the person. I cannot. I'm trying to arrest him. I cannot. But Buddha, how you train him to be like this? Because he is a monk, became a monk. Follow the Buddha and become a monk, sitting near the Buddha. So the Kosala is trying to arrest him, but he didn't see him, the Angulimala. So he go to the monastery to pay respect to the Buddha. At the time he saw beside the Buddha, the Angulimala is sitting as a monk. Oh my God, he's so amazing and asked to the Buddha. So like this, so that meaning here. The meaning here is Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. Sorry, I have a lot of sunset. Sorry about that. So like this, you can imagine, very amazing. Buddha didn't use any weapons to train the person who are very horrible or who are very dangerous. It doesn't matter. Buddha didn't use any kind of weapons. So very amazing. That's why the meaning Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. To train the other person, Buddha is the best person. Nobody equal person, no equal person, no similar person, no example person. Okay? Hati Dhammakena. Hati is elephant. Dhammakena means the trainer, the elephant trainer. Elephant trainer, Bhikkhave. Bhikkhave is a monk. Hati Dhammo. Sarito. Hati Dhammo means a train the wild elephant. Eka mewa disan. Eka mewa disan, only one direction. Dhawati. Dhawati iti means Dhawati iti. Dhawati is a running. Yeah. So even though the good horse trainer can train only that horse to run in one direction only, but I can train the person in 8 directions. Isn't it? So yeah, 8 direction means 8 kind of liberation. So the meaning is very, very deep meaning. The Buddha, what Buddha mean here? 8 direction and not real the east, west, north, and intermediate direction, not like this. 8 kind of liberation. 8 kind of liberation. 8 kind of liberation means 4 are mega, 4 are phala, fruition and path. Sodapati path, Sodapati fruition, Sakarami path, Sakarami fruition, Nagami path, Nagami fruition, Arada path, Arada fruition. So in Pali is Sodapati mega, Sodapati phala. So this is altogether 8 kind of liberation. So these training are to be free from suffering, isn't it? Not to be reborn again and again, not to decay again and again, not to, die again and again. That's why Buddha is saying like this. The horse trainer can do the horse to run in one direction only. But I can only just sit in, I can train the person to run in 8 directions. That means to attain the 8 kind of liberation, isn't it? Yeah, the Buddha, trained like a Angulimala. He began an arahant. So that meaning is Buddha trained the Angulimala as 8 liberation. That kind of thin meaning, very, very deep meaning here. Okay, so Identitta Sutta. In that sutta also, Vaitharitapa should be detailed. Okay, so yeah, sometimes Pali is like this, so not the direct meaning, isn't it? In direct meaning, you need to understand. If you take a direct meaning, you will get the wrong information, isn't it? So very, very deep. Sometimes in Pali, very, very deep meaning. That's why we don't want to change the original Buddha teaching, the other language should be Pali. That's why. Okay. So translation in English here, or alternately the what incomparable leader of the man. So that means Notara Purisa Dhammasarati, incomparable leader of man. Not only man, the people, including women and other animal or other celestial being also. So to be tamed can be taken together as one clause, one what, like Angulimala. I'm standing, stay standing, you are keep on running. Just saying like this, change. So for the Buddha, so guide man to retain that in the single session is just sitting, crossless sitting. He may go in the 8 direction. That meaning is 8 direction meaning by 8 liberation. 8 kind of liberation meaning is 4 kind of path mega and 4 kind of fruition phala, isn't it? Without hesitation. Yeah, without hesitation. So thus he call is the incomparable leader of the man to retain. Anotara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. Very long word, but very, very deep meaning, isn't it? Yeah. And the following the Sutta passage should be given if you hear, guided by the elephant trainer, yeah, bhikkhu, the elephant to be tamed go in only one direction, etc., etc. If you want to meditate, you want to learn that kind of sutta as well. Okay. Okay, so we go to the Pali explain here. I did Data Dhammika Sambarayika Paramatihi. Data Dhammika means this life, in this life, you can get the benefit in this life. So that means data dhammika. So for example, if you make a donation, you will be happy because the other person gets something what they want, what they need, you will be happy. So that benefit is get from the donation, isn't it? Dana. So dana, the data dhammika, this life benefit is you can get this life. No need to wait the next life, isn't it? So the meaning, data dhammika is the meaning. Understand? Data dhammika means that you will get the benefit in this life. No need to wait the future. Huh? Yeah. So for example, if you make a donation, something to the other who needs something, so that person get the use and useful, so you will be happy, isn't it? You will be happy. So that happiness you get, but not only you give. So donation is a give and take. You give something, but you get something. So that kind of benefit is a data dhammika. Just right now you will get. No need to wait. Just you do it, you will get that benefit, the happiness. And then samprayika. Samprayika meaning is samprayika is a future in the next life. The benefit in the next life. Yeah. So if you give the donation in the future, in the next life, you will be rich. You will be get what you want. No need to search difficultly. Easily you will get it, isn't it? So that kind of benefit is in the future, in the next life. This is samprayika. Paramatehi, another benefit. Paramatehi means nibbana. Yeah, nibbana. So the offering donation is not just only this life benefit and next life benefit. No. The main reason why we make a donation is we want to get the liberation from the suffering. Liberation is nibbana, not the other. That's why which whatever you do, we try to make various kind of the wholesome thing, which Nippanasa Pachayo Hotu. Because if you want the data dhammika in this life benefit and then future benefit, the next life benefit, if you wish, Once you get it, whatever in this life or the next life, they are impermanent nature. Even though you get it, that benefit is dependent on condition. That benefit is a nature, impermanent. So you will get suffering again. You will get suffering again. Not free from suffering, isn't it? So if you wish, or I want to be rich in the next life, so that meaning is I want to be suffer again and again. So that's why here Paramati is the main reason why we did the various kind of wholesome deed is for the liberation kind of Nibbana. Paramata is a Nibbana here. So Nibbana is Paramata. Parama is very the best. Huh? Parama. Okay, so Yataraha. Yataraha means Yatara is according to the person. Because some person donate because they want to get this life benefit. They want to give something to the other because they want to be happy what that person get what they need. Huh? It's that kind of the happiness they want, so that's why they make a donation. But the other person, different person is, I don't need this life benefit like this. I want future. In the next life, I will become rich person, blah blah blah, like this. So different person has a different view, different idea. So Yataraha means according to their wish. Anusasati. Anusasati meaning is the train. It and the train obtain. That's why we call Buddha is a Sattha. Sattha is a teacher in Pali. Sattha is many. Sattha Pali is many different meaning in other different places. Sattha is a kind of the weapon. Sattha, and Sattha is a kind of the teaching teacher. Huh? Many different kind. But here is a teacher. Anyway, here is a teacher. So Buddha is a teacher. Huh? To teach. Anusasati means anu is accordingly. Huh? Anu means sasati means teach. So accordingly teach. Yeah. So in school, many students, one teacher teach them, many students, they get not is equal benefit, isn't it? Different benefit they get, but teachers teach only one thing for all. Like this, Buddha is a teacher, he teach. But Buddha, the main concern is to be free from suffering, liberation. But some person they don't want. They just with the present life benefit. Some person they want the next life benefit. So like this. So that's why Anusasati means according to their wish, Buddha teach them. That's why the Buddha is a teacher, Sattha. Okay? Abhijja. All the time, Pali Abhijja means another one. Sattha Viya. Sattha Viya, Viya iti. Sattha Viya iti. Sattha is the leader. He is a leader. Viya is a like. So Buddha, another way is the Buddha is like a leader. That's why we call Sattha. Sattha Viya. Sattha. So Buddha is like a leader. Yeah. So that's why Bhagava Buddha Sattha Vaho. Yeah. Sattha Vaho means a kind of the leader of Vaha is the trader. The trader. Make it the business trading. Yatha Sattha Vaho. Satte means living being. Kandaran. This is an example. Satte living being. Kandaran is kind of the Kandara is the Sahara, like a Sahara. Kandarang Taredi. So the traveling in the desert. Desert is very dangerous to cross, isn't it? So the leader is very important. To overcome the desert, the leader is very, very important. If leader is make a mistake, everybody die in the desert. Like this, Buddha is like a leader. Here mentioned, Buddha is because our many life keep on and unless reborn and aging and dying. This is a kind of desert. Never end for the living being, isn't it? So Buddha bring to be free from that kind of desert. Buddha is special leader. This is very good example, huh? So another desire is a Chora Gandhara. So the Pali is a different kind of Gandhara. Gandhara is a kind of desert. Chora desire is that kind of the desire is many robbery, isn't it? So that kind of desire is Daredi. Daredi means overcome, pass without danger. Yeah. That's why because the Buddha is a Sattha leader. And Wala Kandara. Yeah. Wala is a kind of the sun. Wala Kandara. The desire is just sun. So no tree, very hot, isn't it? Like a Sahara. So Wala Kandaran Daridi, yeah, to overcome that kind of the desert, the Buddha is a good leader. So Dobi Kandarang, Dobika Kandara. Dobika Kandara is Bika is a food. Dovika is very difficult. So too difficult to get the food. That kind of dessert we call in Pali Dubika Kandara. Okay? Bika is a food. Do is a difficult. So that's why. Dubika Kandaram Tariti. Overcome that kind of desire also. That's why we call the Buddha is a leader Sattha. And then Nirudaka Kantara. Nirudaka, Udaka. Udaka is water. Udaka is water. Ni means no. So that Kantara is no water. That kind of desert is no water. So Taredi, that kind of desert also to be overcome. Buddha is good leader. So Uttaredi, Uttaredi means bring out from that kind of dangerous place without danger. Uttaredi means. So Buddha bring the living being to be free from liberation, Nibbana. So Nibbana is no danger. So that kind of meaning. Naitareti. Naitareti. Naitareti means the living from the danger. Naitareti. Pattareti. Pali is many different. Pattareti is beyond the danger. So meaning is not very too much different, but Pali used like this, many different words. Khemanta Bhumi. Oh, Khema. Khemanta Bhumi. Khemanta Bhumi is Nibbana. The meaning is Khema Anta is no danger. No Bhumi is a place. No danger place. No danger place means Sambhavedi means rich. Reach the place. Eva Meva. Eva Meva is like this, very similar. So Bhagavad Buddha, we call Satta. Teacher Sattavaho, the leader of the Sati Kandaran Daredi. The living being, Sati, living being Kandaran. Kandara is a kind of the round or rebirth. Daredi, take out. Daredi means take out. Take out from the kind of the reborn again and again, round or rebirth, Sansara Kandara. Jati Kandara. Jati, reborn again and again. So reborn again and again is a kind of the Kantara, kind of the desert. Ti Adina. Tari Didi Arena, sorry. Tari Didi Arena. So Taridi means take out from that kind of desert, reborn again and again. Yeah. So Nedesa Neye Paneta. So Nedesa Neya. Nedesa is a detailed explanation. Yeah, at all meaning Vedabo should be known. So if you want to detail Nedesa Pali, you should read and then more detailed understanding you learn. Okay, so English translation like this here. He teach Anusasati by means of the here and now, of the life to come, and of the ultimate goal, Nibbana. According as a benefit case, thus he is a teacher Sattva, and furthermore, this meaning should be understood according to the native Pali. Teacher Sattva, the Blessed One, Buddha is a caravan leader. Caravan leader, Sattva. Since he bring home caravan, just as he bring the caravan home, get caravan across the wilderness, so that kind of desert. Get them across a robber-infested wilderness. So this is a wilderness is a desert. Get them across a wide bee desert. get them across a foodless desert, get them across a waterless desert, get them right across, get them quiet across, get them properly across, get them to reach a land or the city, Vipassanā. so, so that's why Buddha is a caravan leader. He bring home caravan, many people, huh, to take out from the various kind of danger, suffering in round of Vipassanā. So he get then across these kind of desert wilderness or endless suffering. Get them across the wilderness also rebut again and again, and then and then death. So that's meaning is Sattva Deva Manusana. Okay, so sorry, a little bit long. So I want to stop here because already 4 o'clock over. Thank you very much for your study like this. So the more you understand in that way, the kind of the special quality of Buddha is very, very deep meaning, isn't it? So you can practice that kind of special quality again and again. Satadiva Manusana, Satadiva Manusana, Satadiva Manusana. You practice meditation to build up your concentration power. People practice Vipassanā, you can do that. Yeah. You get the power of concentration. After that, you practice meditation. It's more effective. That's why the Buddha Nusati is very, very beneficial for us to practice meditation easily. Okay, thank you very much for your watching. Before stop the lecture, we wish Buddha teachings staying longer and longer in the universe. So Buddha Sasanam Chi and the two in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu Buddha Sasanam Chiran Titatu Sadhu 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 Idami Punya Asawakayam Wahang Hotu Idami Punya Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu Idami Punya Megapala Nyanasa Pachayo Hotu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.